Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. Pitching in our game today, Garrett Cole.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
And now here is Steven Kwan. And there's a strike.
No ball, one strike.
And the righty deals. That clips a corner. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. That clips the zone. Strike one. Cole. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Goldie steps on the bag. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's the Guardians lineup now.
Ramirez.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Down and in, moved his feet. Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it remains 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. And Thomas is out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back now in the Bronx. Getting the nod in this one, Tanner Bybee.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Just missed.
1-0.
Way inside.
Ball.
1 out, base is empty.
3-0.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. High fly ball out into left center field. Kwan makes the grab. 2 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Aaron Judge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Santana. Judge out on the play. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Back in the Bronx, top of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Check swing, called strike. swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Will Brennan will hit next. That one a little bit high, and that is ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Brennan getting the start in right, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up. Cabrera. And there's one down.
Batting it, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
There's a swing and a miss. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And they'll do it again.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. And that is low for ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Ryan Rocchio. And that one upstairs, ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Naylor leads off first with one away. Up the middle. Nice grab.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking. Frozen with the heater in the knees. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That's down and in. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there, and now 3-1. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location of that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Outside ball. 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Up.
Austin Wells in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a little high. 2-0.
2-0.
And that one wrapped foul. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And that's outside ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, and they're down 2-0. Back in the Bronx,
Leading off
new
for
inning
the
getting
Guardians,
started.
the
Now the
designated
number
hitter,
2 hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Manzardo.
Cole back to work. And that's in for a strike. And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Now batting.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Stays alive. Right through there, got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pulls that one foul. And a good eye there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and they come away without an out.
Batter number 1, second baseman, Angel.
2 outs, runner at
Martinez.
first. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Pitch is in for a strike. 3-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Thomas stands at second with 2 gone. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And that's a little high. And it is 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Oswaldo.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that drops in for a strike. Chop to first. Santana takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe went down on strikes his first time through. The shortstop takes the ball. That's in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. On the ground, right side. Santana takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Still down 3-0. Back for more from the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
0-2.
Fastball
1 ball, 2
almost
strikes.
got him there. In the air, right side of the infield. Goldie drops into the glove. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Walked his first time. That one outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Judge going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The bat, number 4, shortstop.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's outside. Swing and a ball popped up. Goldie under it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Guardians fail to score, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom four, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Out to center. Thomas on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And ball one to Judge. The Yankees still looking for their first hit in this one. And that's downstairs. Now 2-0. And Judge takes a strike. Next pitch downstairs. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fly ball to right. Brennan. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
2 outs, bases empty. And here comes Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's the strike. And that one is inside, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Thomas makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They trail it here 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
For the Guardians, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Leiter, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Tap dances out of the way of that one. That's out to center field. Bellinger sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 9.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. That one pushed foul. Manzardo, 24 years old, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to him.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. The Guardians go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning, Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Austin Wells.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Next offering is fouled back. The Guardians leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jumps, throws, safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Goldie steps into the box. Terocchio at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. Guardians 3 and the Yankees nothing. Mark Leiter Jr. taking over on the mound, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
For the Yankees,
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians.
Mark
1 for
Leiter
2.
Jr.
That misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that is ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And it's fouled away. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap back to the mound. Over to Goldie. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now, Angel Martinez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
This one high in the air to left center. Dominguez on his way over, brings it in. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Guardians 3 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jason Dominguez. Bybee back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. And that misses. And that's ball 1. The Yanks trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Count is full.
Base hit center field. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
The batter, number 11.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That misses. And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cabrera stands at first with 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. High fly ball out towards left center. Kwan sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Going 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And there's a ball. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis appears to be getting loose. Smith warming up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
This one in the air. Rocchio. He's got it. That is the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tim Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tim Hill.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Chopper right side. Chisholm throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, catcher,
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
One down, base is empty. Outside
That's a ball.
low. Now 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's outside. And the count now even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers
Ball.
outside.
Full count.
That's a good at
Take
bat
your
right
baseball
there. He was
floor.
down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
The batter,
Second walk of the game
shortstop,
for him,
Brian
and he's been really
Rubio.
patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rocchio
Yeah.
in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, one away. And that is out of play. To the right side. Goldie to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
33.
Hunter Gaddis.
Hunter Gaddis.
Three, four,
Leading
five
off
due
for
up for
the
the home
Yankees,
team.
the right
Aaron
fielder,
Judge
Aaron
getting ready to hit.
Judge.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball,
1-1.
he's a threat deep into the count as well.
No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Everything came together for him. When you see a ball
The
come off the
center
bat
fielder,
like that,
number
you know it's
35,
pretty much a perfect
Cody
swing. And for me, I started wondering,
Bellinger.
I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Bellinger in the box again, takes a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And down on strikes. And one gone.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around
Now
on a pitch
batting,
like that in
the
tight. You just
designated
feel like
hitter,
you're
Giancarlo
crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any
Stanton.
extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Stanton batting with one down, takes a strike. Fought off foul. The Guardians leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Slider misses
that's
outside. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's even
Ball
up.
high.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out
Now
of the
batter,
stretch after
catcher,
giving up the leadoff
Bullpen.
single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Digging in, Austin Wells. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two outs. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, now at the plate, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
And first offering is fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
One, two.
And that
That's the
skips
ball.
in the dirt.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Line drive, base hit right field. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Love how he
The bat,
became a
number
really
9.
tough out with 2
Designated
strikes
hitter,
right there.
Kyle
Solid swing from start to end.
Manzardo.
On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
At the plate, Kyle Manzardo. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
No, that's down.
Squirts away a little
Ball.
bit. Nobody out. Runner at first. Over to Jazz. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
And there's a foul ball. Upstairs.
Ball, that's high.
And a count 2-1.